Newman's really got his fingers in everything these days, doesn't he, that dirty bitch? Hi guys, welcome to the Vodkast. This is my first episode I'm doing after doing my Massachusetts trip. Now, obviously you guys know what I had planned, and you know what worked out and what didn't work out. Nonetheless, we had an awesome time up there, and I just want to make a kind of an unofficial announcement that I don't think there's going to be a fourth video. I think the three that I've produced so far will be the three. I just can't make heads or tails of the fourth one. There's some random footage from the party of like...
I'll take a hand job any day of the week.
Yeah?
I'll never turn one down.
I mean, there's some good stuff in there too, but there's just not enough to produce a fourth video in the thing. These are Gingeros. These are Newman's own. That greedy little bastard has delved into the world of cookie, and he's now producing these Gingeros. This comes on a recommendation from my friend Scott back home.
It's pretty much like
That's how I sum it up.
even the worst cheeseburger is pretty good.
He was actually going to send me a package of these, but we secretly were planning on coming up there anyway, so I got a bunch of stuff. I don't know if you can see that. Those are humi noodles, and we've already made some chow mein sandwiches, and they're fucking delicious. Also, a prop, one prop, you get one prop. One prop to Jess and Herbie for the new cup. I realized after I'd already poured the milk and done this that I now have this cup to hold my cookie. Hold your cookie, bitches. We'll put this over here. That way people can read it. I've decided that this second camera, I'm not using my my camcorder like I usually do for the second camera. I'm using this. This is just the Logitech. I am gonna eventually replace this with the new one that came out, the Logi or whatever the fuck it's called, Movi. The problem with it is that Windows 10, which I don't have because I refuse to switch over still, it only supports Windows 10 basically. God damn it to shit! I never upgraded to Windows 10 for free, and I never intend on paying for it. I like Windows 7. I know a lot of people are like that with XP, a lot of people are that with 98. Well, it's my generation's turn to hang on to Windows 7. So the 4K function doesn't work on the camera on Windows 7, so I'm holding off on buying the camera in hopes that somebody comes up with drivers that'll allow the 4K to work. Although my video card, everything's getting old on my computer. I think it's about time for a new one. Nonetheless, Scott recommended these. He says they're really fantastic, and I'm going to trust his word on it. But I'm also going to try them myself and tell you what I think. So, no little peely thing. That's fine. That's fine. They're not Oreos. Let me tell you a quick story. The person who got me this cup, well, Jess and Herbie got me the cup, but Jess once handed me a piece of, what is it called? Ginger. And told me it was pineapple, dried pineapple. I was very upset, and it turned me off to ginger for a very long time. So, I do like gingerbread flavored things, though. Anything gingery, especially around the holidays, it's always nice to have something gingerbread kicking around. We had a great time in Massachusetts, didn't we? I know, I just had a great time. I hope you guys like those videos. Let's smell these. Oh, it smells like... Oh my god. You know what this smells like to me? I should have shown it on the video while I was in Massachusetts. There's a barbershop. It smells like a goddamn old school, like, 50s barbershop. Not that I was born in the 50s. It smells like the stuff you're not shaving cream. Well, the lather that you put on a person's face and shave him, and there's a guy over in the corner, he's smoking a cigar, and he's like, "Hey, did you catch the Celtics last night?" And the other guy's like, "You know, Ralphie, you know what?" I don't know. It smells like an old barbershop. A strong old barbershop. Like an older gentleman who's wearing too much cologne and to try to impress a lady or something. It's almost... Oh. Yeah, that's exactly... You know what? Go to your local old barbershop, your old school barber, sit in a chair and just smell. Sorry, man. They don't smell so good. Alright. God damn it. Okay. So here they are. How you guys doing? Let's try one of these cookies. We need to do a live stream so that other people can try these too. Let's do the twist test. Do these twist? No, they don't twist. Okay. They just fall apart. Man, I'm really concerned. It smells like a barbershop. Oh, it's a very, very natural ginger flavor. I don't normally do this because I don't like ginger, but I want to get the... I don't like it. Tastes like a barbershop. I don't know why I keep going to the barbershop, but it just reminds me. Maybe it was my local barber when I was a little kid. Right down from 85 Winthrop Street, heading down 44 towards Providence. Little corner barbershop. My uncle brought me in once and got me a Biza, even though my mother told me not to. I didn't want it. Look at me. Let's face it. So far, I don't have a lot of good things to say about these cookies. Thanks, Scott. Scott's one of those friends that, like, I love having conversations with. He delves deep, but at the same time, I sometimes lose the flow of the conversation. I'm not quite sure where it's going. Anywho, let's try them in milk. Alright, it improved the quality a little bit. The party, I was notorious for a few of the shots that I got there. I completely forgot to turn the microphone on. I think I was just excited to see everybody. I also, as I was going through that footage, I realized I didn't want to stick my camera in everybody's face. I know not everybody wants to have a camera stuck in their face. The thing is that for me, I'll say it. I've never called myself this, but as somewhat of a filmmaker or vlogger or whatever you want to call it, I feel like it's my responsibility for my art and what I do and how I do it to have not only the courage, which I have the courage, but the tenacity and the gumshoe, the I don't know what term I'm looking for, but like I think it's important to capture things. I'm not very Buddhist when it comes to art.
Memories are, sometimes are overrated.
I'm the one person that...
That's why I have 10 terabytes of, which is nothing for some people, but for me, that's a lot of storage for a video and stuff, so. I like the cookie on these. They definitely don't feel artificial. They taste very natural if you're into the taste of a natural barbershop. I didn't like them. No, sir, I didn't like them. I wanted to review these because whenever everybody recommends things, so I'm open to, any invitations here. Anytime somebody recommends trying something, as long as it's right up my alley, these are similar to Oreos, I will be more than willing to try them, as long as they're not too expensive. Like if they were caviar inside like an Oreo cookie, I'm probably going to pass because I can't afford that. Nonetheless, okay, so if I had to score these, I would give them a 4.5. They're not me. Thank you for the recommendation, but there's something just unnaturally barbershoppy about them. I'm sorry, I can't let it go, but organic flour and organic sugar. Good for you, Newman. Anywho. Let's get back in track here. The waffle and syrup Oreos are out, but they, I believe, are exclusive to Albertsons family of grocery stores. And I don't know if Food Lion or Kroger or who around here carries them. So if anybody sees them out there, please let me know because I want to pick them up and I definitely want to review them. Yeah. The great thing is this is just going to be a summer of Oreo flavor, so we'll have a lot of cool Oreo videos coming up, or I hope they're cool, I'm not very cool anymore. I'm too old. If you guys are loving watching these as much as I'm loving making them, please consider liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing. It would mean the world to me. Don't forget to make somebody smile tomorrow and make yourself a better person tomorrow than you were today, tomorrow. Don't forget to follow me on the social media. It's always at GEYCEN. Live life to the fullest and love every moment of it, because you just never know when that last moment's going to come for you. However, never live in fear of that moment. Always live in love, and never let your inner child die. I do mean that, as crazy as I get sometimes. As wacky as I may get, I honestly mean that. Take care of yourselves. Take care of those around you who can't take care of themselves because they're the ones that need it the most. I'm Jason Oliveira, and this is the Vodkast. I hope you've enjoyed this presentation. I'll see you guys a little bit further on down the road. Later on.